Preparations for the World Cup are underway for the U.S. men's national team. Tomorrow night representing a golden opportunity against Morocco, albeit in a friendly. But the good news for Greg Berhalter, now that Qatar qualification is secure, the focus can now shift fully toward preparation for that fall/winter World Cup. Wednesday night in Cincy going to feature the fourth ever matchup between the U.S. and Morocco. Now, we have struggled historically against Atlas Lions, 0-3, most recent game being the only one played on U.S. soil before tomorrow night. Here's a look at the schedule ahead, but let's get back to that last matchup with Morocco, 1-0 loss in Nashville in 2006. It was the first of three USMNT warm-up matches leading to the 2006 World Cup in Germany, so this time around kicking off the summer run in Qatar. All right, got the soccer guys with me. Former lead U.S. men scout Tomas Rongen, the gaffer, and the host of the Echegaray Show podcast, Luis Miguel Echegaray. Guys, we're getting ready for Qatar naturally, but first things first, Morocco in a friendly. Tomas Rongen, give me the thought process and approach here for the U.S.
Yes, we just looked at the schedule, 4 games. We looked at the days as well, which is 14. And you're playing 3 group games and potentially around a 16. Most of the time when we go to a World Cup, Tommy, we get out of group play. So that mirrors that as well in terms of preparation, in terms of recovery for players and staff as well, and getting a mindset and a feel physically and emotionally what that roller coaster ride will be in the World Cup as well. So that first game, and we're talking about my lineup a little bit here, result driven. You not need, but you want to win that first game to give you a cushion, obviously. It's either Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales. Then we're looking at England. A draw probably is good. 4 points, Tommy, in my experiences, I've been to 4 World Cups, gets you out of group play. But you want to get into a third game, maybe getting into first or second place as well, and looking at potential matchups. So that's so important, and that's why I go with the players that have been there in qualifying. And yes, we got some new players there. And yes, Echegaray and Tillman, you will get an opportunity. But I start with Matt Turner. Stefan not being there, still your best goalkeeper. I put Aaron Long in there as the replacement of Robinson because Zimmerman and Long have played games together in the past as well. Yetland on the right, Dest isn't there, obviously. Robinson, more minutes than anybody else, obviously. Tyler Adams, yes, wins some tackles in midfield. Acosta, the closest to Weston McKennie. If you talk about the starting 11, if they're all healthy, it's probably McKennie there. I put Musa as the de facto number 10. Would you like to see Tillman from Bayern there? Absolutely. And I go with the informed Ferreira from Dallas right now. 9 goals, 4 assists. Pulisic on one side, Weah, Aronson on the other side as well. Give Echegaray, give Tillman maybe some chance in the second half against Morocco.
All right, so LME, how does this Morocco team without Hakim Ziyech provide a challenge for the men's national team as they get ready for Qatar?
Well, once the USMNT qualified for the World Cup, Tommy, we said on this show, the 3 of us, that, the USMNT need to be very smart about the teams that they have to play leading up to the competition. And to me, Morocco is the perfect competitor, both of the advantages and disadvantages that the USMNT can learn from. This is a very strong team, undefeated in World Cup qualifying, and they went all the way to the quarterfinals in Africa Cup of Nations, only to lose to Egypt. Very well managed under Vahid Halilhodzic, who, by the way, this is his 4th team leading up to a World Cup managing. Very compact, a 4-4-2. They have great players such as the Sevilla trio of Youssef El Nesri, who scored 12 goals in 48 matches. Yassine Bounou, the goalkeeper, of course. Munir El Haddadi, of course. Achraf Hakimi has to be mentioned, one of the best right backs in the world. And Roman Sass, the Wolverhampton center back. They're very, very smart in possession. But here's where the USMNT can learn a little bit and take advantage. When they lose the ball, they freak out a little bit, and they're not as athletic as the back. So I think that USMNT can use that to their advantage. But I love Morocco. They're a very exciting team, very entertaining, very smart of the ball. They like to build up the process of play and possession, and the USMNT can take a lot of advantage. A very strong team, didn't lose a single game in World Cup qualifiers, and they will be a great competitor as the USMNT begin this summer tour, as we say.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.